Just walk us through what happened. You were trying to get home when this all happened, right?
Yeah, that's right. Typical end to a night out with some friends. Was just waiting for my Uber to get there. Had a bite to eat, kind of waiting for everything to come together. And all of a sudden, these shots started ringing out. I was located near Buford's, where the first shots originally started ringing out. I was able to escape that area and run to what I thought was safety. But now that I learned a little bit more from the police report and what's coming out, it seems that I was actually running towards the shooter where he was parking his car. And the second video that you showed there with the AR-15 or the AR rifle was actually me getting shot. So
Mm,
I learned that today, and it was
wow.
very, very surprising to see that.
Well, we have a photo of the wound on your back. It's all stitched up, and I just want to warn the viewers that this is shocking to see. Let's put it up on the screen now. This is absolutely horrific. You're so lucky to be alive. Tell us about the three men who saw what was happening and jumped into action to save you.
Yeah, so after I was shot and struck with this bullet, I did lay on the ground for a little bit, kind of getting my thoughts together. I was able to text my brother and my friends that I was shot because I didn't know how much time I had left. After a minute or so, I called 911, was on the phone with the operator, and from there, something came, within me, and it might have been the adrenaline or something more, but something told me to run. So I was able to run about 3 or 4 more blocks to a different avenue, and there I was able to flag a lady down that had some bags. I asked her if she had, any type of cloth or a towel to put pressure on my wound. She did. She started applying pressure. We're still on the phone with 911 while this is all going down, and I'm trying to flag cars down, trying to get some help and assistance. I'm seeing police cars, jetting to the scene, but a little bit, away from where I'm at. Eventually, about after a minute or so, this young man came running from the direction that I was running from. I asked him if he had a vehicle or a car or any way of travel, and he made a phone call to, I believe, a friend of his who eventually pulled up right next to us with their personal vehicle. They were the ones that allowed me to get in, and that vehicle is the one that took me to the emergency room. And I truly
Wow.
don't believe I'd be here without them.
Did you realize that you were shot at the time, or were you, understandably disoriented given the chaos of the video that we're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like a baseball just was rocketed into my shoulder. And as you can see in the video here, he's continuing to fire at me, and luckily, somehow, some way, by God's grace, only one bullet struck me. Yeah, it took a second to gather myself, realize what was happening. I was concerned if I started running, would I bleed out any faster? Was it safer to just stay in place? But something came to me and said, "Get up and go," and that's what I decided to do.
So, what does your road to recovery look like? It's a very serious injury. Um, do you need to do therapy? Tell us about the injury itself. We had the photo, obviously, but tell us about what your road to recovery is like.
Yeah, luckily I was discharged on Tuesday. I'm able to be at home with family and friends. The road to recovery is going to be a long one, both physically and mentally. Right now, I have 2 fractured ribs. My lung was collapsed at the time, so there was some damage there. I'm really just working on breathing and getting my strength back in my lungs. They were successful in getting the bullet out, which I'm very thankful for. And then obviously, the mental journey as well will be something that I'll have to deal with.
Well, how do you plan on dealing with the mental aspect of it? You're just out for a regular night with your friends, and all of a sudden there's a terrorist attack. I mean, something that is unexpected.
Absolutely. That's still to be determined. Thankfully, I've been given a lot of support regarding ways to get help, therapy, counseling, and I trust that those services are going to do their justice in helping me recover. So when the time is right, after I heal physically, that's going to be my next step.
Well, we know that you have a GoFundMe page that we're going to share with our viewers right now to help with your recovery. Just your final thoughts about what happened, and if the people who helped you are watching, your message to them.
Yeah, absolutely. No one thinks this is going to happen to them. Unfortunately, in this day and age, these things are happening more common. Um, I'm trying to find those that help me out so that I can thank them personally. You know, if it's financial needs that they help, I can help with whatever is raised in the GoFundMe. But truly, I just want to thank them myself, give them a hug, and really tell them how much I appreciate that I'm alive today.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.